Hey everybody, we got a real treat for you today on Active Self-Protection Extra. If you've ever been to Gunsite, you know what this is. This is known as the Sconce. It's the home of Jeff Cooper and his wife while they founded, and the whole time they were at the American Pistol Institute. Well, not the whole time, started in a double-wide trailer, but it's now set up as a museum to Jeff Cooper. And so let's go in and take a look. Today's video is brought to us thanks to the generosity of luckygunner.com. Check them out for all your ammunition needs. So here we're up in the study, and you could tell Jeff probably spent a lot of time up here, the Colonel did, and you can see we have 360-degree views. We have the high ground here. This is the top of the spiral staircase, and as part of the Sconce, you know, this fortified house, if they barricaded up here, you're not getting him up here. I mean, he can hunker down here and all this stuff, and I will say it does my heart a little good to see that the Colonel was a bit of a shill as well. So that's legit. You know, I loves me an HK, and I shot mine this week and we had a good time. So you can tell he spent a bunch of time up here, and this was his personal study and has a defensive purpose. It's pretty cool. So we're downstairs in the den, but really, look at this is the safe. Now, I'm gonna tell you, do I own a safe? Yes. But now I have something to strive for. Come check it out. Literally everywhere you turn in here, there's history. Everywhere you turn in here, there's incredible stuff. Everything from original Bren 10s. Now, okay, if you study the Bren 10, it had some design problems, whatever. But as a kid, watching Sonny Crockett in the first season of Miami Vice, carrying a Bren 10, obviously old school 1911s Colt 45 government models, incredible stuff here. Now, if you know Jeff Cooper, you know that he was a huge proponent of the Scout rifle. And he's got so many different Scout rifles in here. And the thing with the Scout rifle, shorter, short pull, forward, low power scope to be able to get quick hits on target. He was kind of the huge proponent of that. Love that lever gun as well. You can see this one with a rear flip-up peep sight for long-range accuracy. And I mean, he's a Renaissance man. So throughout his house, there are knives, there are swords, there's, big game stuff. This right here, this is a signed picture from Joe Foss, who's a national hero and, you know, a World War II ace. The highest ace in the Marine Corps in World War II, who then went on to found the American Football League. He was the governor of South Dakota, lived here in Arizona too, and just incredible stuff. This picture is a famous picture of the 5 combat masters. I couldn't name all of them off the top of my head. Jack Weaver's in there, Eldon Carl's in there, Jeff Cooper's in there. It's a very famous pick. Stuff that catches my eye, HKG3, I think that's a 76 model. I wanna pick it up, but I'm not gonna because, you know, reasons, right?
Pick it up.
Sure? Okay, so Ken just said I could pick it up. So I'm gonna be very, very kind to that. I mean, so a no joke 1976 manufacture. Wow. I mean, this is the kind of stuff you just can't find. You couldn't find this if you wanted to. In fact, I like this so much, I'll bet you the HK social media girl has never seen one of these, and I'm gonna take some pictures of it and flex on her in a little while. The famous hat, Jeff Cooper's famous hat, you know, that he loved and all that stuff. This kind of stuff makes me like warm and fuzzy. He's got all his old school pistol ammo that they've left here, and then his rifle ammo and all kinds of stuff. So he's a big Steyr fan as well because they made his Scout rifle a reality. So it's just incredible stuff here. Just in the gun safe, you're like, holy crud, man! It's like a historical piece right here. So the Sconce has some cool defensive stuff. If you know what a sconce is, you probably don't. You probably think it's a lighting, like an inset lighting. It's not a fort, but a fortified home. So stuff like the front door is around that way, but it's facing the other way, and so they could, for instance, look out this little porthole window and you can see the front door from here and see that someone else would be facing away from you. So you can get a view for who's doing what. You can also see that it is fortified. Another interesting fortification, and very simple, very kind of cool, is that this is the hallway to the master bedroom that has a gate enclosure so it can be fortified as well. Now, how does this close? Well, it's simple enough. Let me bring you around and show you. It's a very elegant solution that this is just a turning metal rod. There is down in through the hallway, I'm not gonna take you back into their bedroom, but there's just another turning handle in there, and it's a straight metal rod that locks the gate. Simple as that. Can't be accessed because it's inside of this right here and keeps the gate closed. So that fortifies this area that, of course, if an intruder was in here on this side looking in, they're quite exposed, and the people inside are not. So this is pretty cool. Bunch of other fortified stuff in here that it's still a beautiful, warm, open, inviting home. But there aren't any windows on the ground floor so that people can't come in from the outside that way, and everything is thought through, not just from the sense of having a wonderful home to raise a family, which is important, but also from defense against home invasion. Now, I gotta say, if somebody decided to invade the home of the founder of Gunsite, that would be lunacy, but you know, you gotta live the life, right? So guys, to finish up, I'm here with Colonel Cooper's granddaughter, Vicki, and she wants to tell us a little bit about the Cooper Foundation, and I think it's really cool, supporting the right of armed self-defense and training in the way that the Colonel did and led, as well as protecting and propagating his writings. So tell us a little bit about it and how people can get involved.
So we started the Jeff Cooper Legacy Foundation after my grandfather passed away in 2006. And we wanted a way to perpetuate his legacy, which was to teach the average person how to defend themselves. So towards that end, we started the foundation, and people are invited to apply for scholarships, which we cover.
Which is pretty cool because, I mean, I know people who save nickels and dimes and pop bottles and Coke cans to get to Gunsite for a week, and frankly, because of the high quality of instruction, because of the incredible facilities, because of how much they serve you while you're here, it's not a cheap week of training, that's for sure. But the Jeff Cooper Foundation then takes folks who have the desire to train but not the funds, and provides training for them. We had one student in our class who had a scholarship from the foundation, and so you can participate. Even if you can't come to Gunsite, do me a favor, guys. This is a good cause. Donate a couple bucks. Where would they go to donate a couple bucks?
You can go online to the Jeff Cooper Legacy Foundation.
Google Jeff Cooper Legacy Foundation. I will Google it as well and put a link in the description.
Yes.
And donate there. And I think it's a worthwhile thing. So, Vicki, I really appreciate you letting us come to the Sconce and seeing what it's about.